Okay, one of the key aspects of our reimagining learning in the Australian curriculum is to collect some pre-intervention, post-intervention data with regard to the students' perceptions about using ICT for the benefit of their learning. Now, if you haven't explored Google Forms, it's one of the most powerful Google apps, I believe. It's available to you. It can be used for a whole lot of things like testing or collecting data from staff, students, etc. So I'm going to demonstrate here the use of a Google form to collect some data around attitudes towards technology for this particular unit. So we're going into Forms, and you start off with a title form. So I'm going in here calling it Bethany College Year 9 ICT survey. And this is the form description here. So this survey will be used collect information around. Okay, so essentially the way the forms work is that you have a whole lot of objects that you can put in the form. This is the default one that comes up as a multiple choice item, but at any time you can go up to the insert menu and insert all of these different types of question types, or advanced where you've got scales and layouts and things like that. So I'm going to go with a section header to start with. I'm going to go with attitudes towards the use of ICT. And for this question I'm going to use a Likert scale. So I'm going to propose a question. I see, or a statement, the use of technology. We might say ICT. As an essential tool in supporting my learning. Please excuse my typing. Okay, so there's a statement, and we can use a whole lot of responses, but here it's a Likert scale, so we're going with a grid, and the bottom end of that Likert scale is strongly disagree, and the top part is strongly agree. I'll make this a required question. And then it's a matter of just adding more questions underneath that. So I'm going to go with a Likert scale again, same procedure. I believe I possess necessary skills and capabilities best utilize technology to support my learning. And again, we'll go with a strongly agree, strongly disagree. Make that a required question. We should actually flip those around so they're consistent. Okay, so again we're going to make that a question. Now I'm going to spend some time fleshing this out, but as you add the questions, it basically populates into a form which can be seen if you click on here. Click on that live form, and this is what it looks like presently. I can share that with students via that link, emailing them that link, or I can share that with a Google URL shortener, which is there. I can copy and paste that into an email. The other way of sharing that would be to send form, and you send it out to email addresses or groups. Okay, so I'm going to go through and add some more questions here. Just before I do that, you can see by default it saves the survey into My Drive, so you can actually move those into a Google Drive folder. The other thing to remember is that you need to choose a response destination. So once you've completed your survey, then you create a spreadsheet for that survey to populate data into. And so that's just the create part there. So once my survey is done, choose response destination and create that. And I'll just show you what that looks like for the moment. Okay, view the responses. So all of the students' data will populate into this spreadsheet where we can further analyze it there. So that's the use of forms. I'll let you play around with it a bit and see what you can come up with.